what is the production value today compared to 9 months ago? And what is the balance between production and content value?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, I would, clearly our production value is far higher. There was a concern that if we focus too much time or emphasis on production, that we'd lose the content side. And that is an ongoing concern in the future. It's how do we strike that balance? Because again, in the past, I think the bit that really held up our events were the quality of the speakers, which then pulled through that quality of attendees, and the quality of the content that kind of came off the back of that. And production really was, 5th, 6th, 7th down the line. I mean, we produced great events, in my humble opinion, but that wasn't kind of our primary goal, as it were. With this, it did shift because we had to put production higher. And that was kind of, and then I think there will be a period of self-adjustment effectively. But it is the real key there is about it's making sure we've got the right people in the room. Like that is the first, and for that, it's a double-edged sword, right? Because at the moment, a lot of a lot of people are getting zoomed out. They're kind of like, it's another virtual event. You're seeing high registration and then a very high drop off. And, that balance, that dynamic around kind of where that goes in the future is a new challenge for the studio. And I think it's also a new challenge in terms of margins because, we're running this event in December and that event didn't exist, in the autumn, in the summer, so it was an idea. And actually we've rebooked around it and have sort of, just basically reworked our financial model on it to make it work. But getting that balance right is harder because our budgets are in a different kind of, they're just different. The calibration is different.